I want to do the asset disposal with you. Now before I start, I want to draw you a picture. The picture is my year starts 1st of March. Okay, everybody shop, they're just testing the... So everybody shop, that's my year. Okay, now let's go look. They give me vehicles at cost, 192,600. Now I know that consists of the one that I'm going to have for 12 months, the old one, and the one that I'm going to sell. Okay, you agree with me? Okay. Now, during the year, I trade in. What does it mean when we trade in? It means the buying and the selling happens on the same day with the same person. So it's only two people involved. Okay. And we see we traded in here the last day. So here we trade in. So we're going to sell an old one and we're going to buy a new one here on the last day. Everybody shop. Can you see we're working with 3 categories? Okay. So let's start with the asset disposal one. So the asset disposal happened 28 February, né? And it's always going to be the vehicle's cost, the vehicle's accumulated depreciation, the selling price. Now because we trade it in, we say it's a creditor's control, and then we will calculate if we made a profit or a loss. Everybody's still on par. So now what information did they give me so far? They tell me that we traded in for 26,500, so that's the selling price. They tell me the cost price was 45, so that goes there. And they tell me the accumulated on the beginning of the year was 16,200. Okay? So meaning the accumulated, I have 16,200 on the 1st of March. But you see that I want the accumulated the 28th of February. Everybody with me? So now, if I go look at the 1st of March, they gave me this vehicle that I'm selling, the selling vehicle, is 45,000. Ne? Everybody with me? And the accumulated at this stage is 16,200. But I need to get the accumulated here on that day when I'm selling it. You see? So now I need to say, how will I get the depreciation for the year? And you can see now I've had it a full 12 months. Right? So I'm going to say 45,000. And in the end it's going to be for 12 months. Okay. So how does it work? They say it's on diminishing balance. So it's going to be 20% on the diminishing balance, which means I want to subtract that 16,200. Ne? I want the carry value, the start of the year. So what's the carry value, the start of the year? 28,800 times 20% gives me how much? Okay, 5760. You guys with me? So now I'm going to add 5760. So my accumulated is how much? 21. Okay. Can you see the start of the year? That was his carry value, ne? It was that 28,800. But the end of the year, I said the 45 less the 16 less the 5760. Okay, and now I'm going to get a new carry value that I will put in the note. What's the new carry value? You already calculated it. It's 2. And if you remember correctly, when we did note 3, can you see that's the one that goes there? The end when I'm selling it, the carry value. Okay. Is everybody sharp so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, question.
So, ma'am, the 16,200 is not the accumulated?
No, it's a part of the accumulated. Remember, they will always, from now on, that's what they will do. They will always give you the accumulated, the start of the year, and then you have to still work out the months that's still using the vehicle in the new financial year. You get that? Yeah. Yeah, it would maybe be 3 months or 7 months. It's because this one is sold the end of the year that it's the whole year. But most of the times you'll sell it during the year, so then you will say times 7 over 12 times 5 over 12. It's just this time it's 12 over 12 because it's the whole year. Sharp. You guys with me? And now I can go and I can calculate if I made a profit or a loss, which I already did yesterday. Okay? So, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either say 21 plus 26 gives me 48, which is more than the 45 on this side. So I'm going to balance it on the plus side, meaning it's a profit. Or you can say the 45 less the 21 gives me a carry value of 23, meaning I received a sales price more than the 23, and the difference would be the profit. Can I see, is there anybody not understanding this? Is everybody sharp with? So now I need to do the accumulated depreciation. Okay. I have an opening balance on the 1st of March. They give it to me. 64,500. Okay. I already know what was the accumulated that I wrote off 28 February on the disposal of my asset. I must already calculated it. It's the 21,960. Okay. Sharp. Now I want to put in the depreciation for the year. Now the depreciation for the year, I know I have a vehicle that I sold. What was the depreciation on that vehicle?
5,706.
Okay, I'm going to show you 2 different methods. Ne? So let's just quickly see. We have this one. How many months did I calculate? 12. The vehicle that I bought, the new one, how many months did I have that one? The vehicle that went nowhere, how many months did I have that one? 12. Can you see? The sold and the old, both 12 months. Ne? So in other words, that 192,600 that I had at the start of the year, I had it the whole year. It's only here that I sell the 45. Is everybody with me? So can you see I can calculate the depreciation on the 192? Yeah. Then you will work it out separately. You will use the sold one for the months you've had it and the old one for the year. But in this case, because the months are the same, you can work it out as one. Because here I don't want to know how much each individual vehicle is worth. I just want to know what is my total depreciation for the year. Yeah.
Ma'am, don't you still need to calculate the depreciation on the asset that you're disposing because you need to find the accumulated?
Yes,
So
I am doing that. Because if you look at this, what is that 192? It is the old one and the one that I'm going to sell. I haven't sold it at this stage. Okay? If I worked it, I'm going to show you if you want to work it out separately also. But it's you making work for yourself, because this one that I'm selling 12 months later. Meaning, those total vehicles, number vehicle 1 and 2, I've had for 12 months. So you only need to do one calculation, because the months are the same. If the months weren't the same, you would do a calculation for the sold and the old separately, because they're not both 12 months.
And I'm asking because you had to calculate the depreciation there at asset disposal to get the accumulated.
Yes, so that's a separate calculation. Why did we do this calculation? Because we want to see if we made a profit or a loss. So I want to know the depreciation only on the asset that I'm selling. So it's a separate calculation from this one. If it was that this sold one wasn't a full 12 months, then I don't have to recalculate the sold one's additional depreciation, because I've already calculated it here at the top. Okay? Then I would just transfer the 5760. But then this old one will become a very long calculation, which I'm not going to show you guys today. Okay? So at this stage, just keep it simple. I can say the 192 and I'm subtracting the accumulated that I got here. Can you see? To get the carry value, and that I'm going to times with 20%, and that's going to be the depreciation. We did it yesterday. That was the 25,620.